Everyone, it's Bethany. Welcome back to the 25 Days of Cricut Cheer. In this video, we are going to do a really quick and easy craft that involves just decorating some gift bags for the holidays. So it's a really fun way to dress up your gift giving, and it's really easy to do because all you need is some blank gift bags that you can get anywhere. You can get them in any color, and then you just need some vinyl. You can use either permanent vinyl like I have here. I think this is Oracle 651 vinyl, or you can use some removable vinyl, and this is a really nice printed vinyl that is really pretty. It has some polar bears and some reindeer on it. It's really, really cute. And this is removable, but it doesn't matter because it's just going on a gift bag, and it will be a perfect project for something like this. So I will be sure to link all of the materials I use in the description box below, but I thought this would be a really cute pattern against that nice cranberry red. I also have a little weeding tool and a scraper tool, and for transfer tape I have a paper transfer tape. This is a masking paper transfer tape, and I really like using this all of the time, but especially when I am working with a base material that is paper. So it's just a really light grip tape that really helps have a really nice transition with vinyl on a paper based project. So what we're going to do is hop into Design Space really quickly, and we are going to get our little files all sized, and then we'll get them cut out and we'll get these little bags all decorated.
Okay, so these are the files that I'm going to be working with. I'm going to put these cute little wise men. The file is called 3 Wise Men. All of these images are in Cricut Design Space. The second one is called Ornament, and then the third is Merry Christmas, Darling. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to come over to my shapes and grab a square, and I measured out my gift bag size. So I'm just going to come in and put my width of 9.5 by 11.5. Okay, and since my bag is a dark red, I will just make that a dark red. That will just help me get everything sized appropriately so I know how big or small to make my cuts. So I'll do the 3 Wise Men first. So I'm going to cut them out of a white vinyl, and then I'm going to send them to the front, and I am going to put them in the bottom right corner of my gift bag. And I think maybe I'll make them a tad bigger. But this is a great project for some scrap vinyl because we're not going to use a lot. Okay, I think that's really, really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side. That's sized great. This is going to be the red part is going to be out of my patterned vinyl. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that and make that, let's see, maybe I'll just make that a gray so I know to put my patterned vinyl through there. And then the top, I will make that white. And I'm just going to bring this over. I'm going to right click and say send to front. And I will just size this for my bag. Now I like the sentiment Merry Christmas, Darling, but I just want to say Merry Christmas on mine. So I'm just going to come to the contour button. I'm going to bring this down. And the contour button is the bottom right hand corner of Design Space. And all I'm going to do is just click on Darling to remove. And if you can see down here, you can watch as it removes all of the elements that I am taking away by clicking on them. Okay, so I have that perfect, and then I am going to do this as well out of white vinyl. I'm going to send it to the front, and then I will put this on my bag as well. So really, really simple. There are endless design options that you can do. I might even size this up just a little bit more. Okay, so now what I can do is I can take my red piece and just delete that because everything has been sized how I'd like it. I'm going to be using my Explore Air 2, but you can use any cutting machine for this project. And then I'll go ahead and say make it. It's going to go ahead and place all of my white elements on one mat. I'm just dragging them apart just a little bit so that I have a little bit of space in between to cut. And then it has this on a different colored mat, and this will be my pattern vinyl. I can say continue. For my material, I'm just going to go down to vinyl, and I will use the setting Premium Vinyl for my cut setting.
Okay, so I have some white vinyl, and I'm at the very end of a roll, so I just have some little oblong scrap pieces that I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my machine, and this is the color that will go in first, and then my pattern vinyl will go in second. So I'm just going to load and cut, and then we'll switch mats. Okay, so everything has been cut out, super, super quick and easy. And now I'm just going to take my vinyl and really burnish down on this particular piece because it has a lot of little pieces. So I just want to make sure everything is in its place before I start weeding it out. And because I can see in between my designs, I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and just cut between my designs just because I think it'll be a lot easier and more manageable to weed my designs in little pieces. So this is just the top of my little ornament here. And I love Oracle 651 vinyl because it's so easy to weed. Makes really quick and easy work out of this part. So I'm just going to grab a little section and take my time, trying not to peel up anything that needs to stay down. And weeding is just taking away any part of the design that you don't intend to have on your final design. So I like to start on the outside and then I go in and just take out the middle pieces second. So that one was quick and easy and all done. And then this is going to be really, really easy because this is just a circle on this really pretty pattern. So that one's super quick and done. And then our final piece is our most intricate and a little bit more complex than the other designs. We just have lots of little bits and pieces to go through. And this is a design that I will put up in my Cricut design space. So I have it on my screen just so that I can really see where I need to be weeding out and what things should stay and what should go. I really like this. I think this is a new file this year, I want to say. I think this is something that was just released this year. I think this little file is just so cute. So one little fun fact is that the wise men who are always put in the nativity scene were actually not at the nativity or manger scene when Jesus was born. So they actually didn't visit him until he was about, I believe, 2 or 3 is when they brought gifts to him. So I always thought that that was a really interesting little tidbit because definitely in my manger scene, the 3 wise men are there when Jesus is an infant, but in actuality, they were not. Okay, so I am just finishing up the little elements. This was actually a lot easier to weed than I thought, especially at the size that I cut them at. It made them very manageable, and I think they turned out really, really cute. So now what I'm going to do is I'll just clean up my little scrap pieces, and then what we're going to do is grab some transfer tape. So I think I'm going to I'll do this bag first. This one's super easy. And I'm just going to place my little elements. Let's see here. Let's get it all in camera. I'm going to place all of my little elements for this one bag on the bag so that I can just make sure I know how I want everything to be placed. So I'm just trimming off some of these extra pieces. So I'm going to put the Merry Christmas below, and then I'm going to put the little hanger on top of the ornament. And then the ornament is going to go right in the middle here. That's so cute. Okay, so for the ornament, I am not going to waste transfer tape on that. I am going to place it like a sticker because it is just a circle. So I'm just going to peel that off like I would a sticker. And then I am going to place that. Now, if you have patterned vinyl that is directional, you want to make sure you have it the right direction up. And I'm just going to place that right about there. I think that looks nice, and I'll just kind of place it down like a sticker. I'm going to do the same for this piece too because it's just a very basic piece that does not require transfer tape in my opinion. Save some material, and I'll place that right on top. And I'm just rubbing that down with my fingers. You can reinforce it with a scraper tool if you wish. Okay, now I'm going to do the Merry Christmas, which I am going to use transfer tape for because that would be a nightmare if I didn't. So I'm just going to cut a little piece here. Okay, and let me move this out of the way just for a moment. some tape right on there, and then I'm going to press it down with my scraper and press the back as well. And I got a little carried away with my transfer tape there, so I'm just going to cut off my extra. Okay, and I can save that because it's very easy to reuse. Okay, I'm going to turn it over, and then I'm just going to peel away my blue carrier sheet that it was cut on. And then I'm left with my design here. Now what I like to do is I like to trim off my extras on the side. And that just helps me with centering. So if you're better at centering, then you can skip that part. But it just kind of helps me visually. And that looks just about right to me. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. Perfect. Might do a light press with my scraper tool here. And then I'm just going to grab a little corner here. Okay, and then I can just peel away my transfer tape. Cute. That looks really sweet. I love the pattern vinyl on that. I think that looks really, really cute. Okay, so one bag is done. I'm going to place that to the side, and we'll bring our next one in. Very, very easy. Now for this one, we have the 3 little wise men who took their sweet time getting to the manger. And let's grab some transfer tape here. Okay, so I have some transfer tape, and I'm just going to place it right over these 3 guys. Okay, and I'm going to turn it over this way and just trim my extra off. Just like this. Okay, perfect. Now what I will do is I will scrape this down, make sure everything is in its place. And I personally like to do it on the back as well. It's just become part of my workflow, and it just works so well. Okay, so then I'm going to peel away my carrier cutting sheet, leaving my vinyl on my transfer tape. Okay, and then I think they would look cute right in this little corner down here. So you can design and play around with however you want to make your bag look, but I liked this look. I thought this was kind of cute. Okay, so I'm just going to rub that down with my fingers. I can reinforce that with my little scraper tool. And then I will just grab a corner and peel up. Super easy. And that's great contrast with the colors chosen. Okay, so here are the final gift bags. I think they turned out super, super cute, and they were so easy. I thought that was a really enjoyable craft. It's just a fun way to enjoy some crafting, but also bring a little bit of cute decor onto a little plain bag. So I think these are going to look really, really cute for Christmas. It just added a fun little element, and it was a really enjoyable way to also use some scrap vinyl. If you just have some smaller pieces, it's a wonderful way to do that as well. All right, everyone, be sure you're sharing these videos so you can help others find some Christmas inspiration as we're crafting for 25 days over here. I've been really enjoying this series, and I hope you are as well. And as always, please be sure to like this video and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this craft, and let me know if you're going to give this a try as well. All right, everyone, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.